Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FsPassengers with me, Herd37. So we're over here at St. Croix, that's TISX, and we've got another short flight here. We're going up to TIST, which is St. Thomas. I was about to say St. John's. I was trying to go to St. John's. St. John's doesn't have an airport, so we had to go over to St. Thomas. It's a really short flight, as you can see, just 55 miles. If we go over here and look at the chart real quick, we want to come over here. We want to be at Cato at 2,800 feet. Then we want to be down to 2,100 feet at U.S.V.I, whatever that is. Those are actually on in FSX. So I went ahead and put it in the flight planner, and we actually have both of those. And we'll be landing on runway 10. I don't think I've showed the weather, but it is runway 10 is the active. Wind coming from the east. It's a heading of 100 degrees. ILS frequency is 110.1. And as you can see, the airport elevation is right there at 24 feet. It's literally like right on the water. So I went ahead and checked it out to make sure the airport elevation, everything was good. And everything was good. So with that, we can go ahead and move on over to the plane.
Destination set.
Engine instrument, check. Flight control, check handset. Cable view, check. Thrust lever, check. Flaps up. Avionic, check handset. Gear lever, check down.
Alright, everybody, slowing it down. We got 3 miles to cut though, where we want to be at 2,800 feet. So I'm going to pull back the power. Get rid of the altitude hold. Bringing down the power. Come on, as you can see, she wants to come up. I'm gonna pull way back on the throttle here. There, we're finally, still wants to pull up a little bit on me. Hit the indicated airspeed right there. Probably be a little on the high side, but that's alright. Give it just a little more throttle to decrease our descent rate. Because now it's down to 2,100. Over at Jackie, or however you want to say that. Well, we're actually gonna climb there. There it comes back down. .10 on the ILS. 110. There we go. Got that put in. We're actually starting to climb again. I'm going to set this to 2,000, by the way. It's on down to 2,100. And 4 miles. Don't see the airport. I was going to say that island might have been St. John's, but it wasn't because there was an airport there. Looks like we'll be fine on the fuel. Reset my view. Bring this back. .500 feet to go. 3 miles. Might be it right there. It was right on the water as you come in, so that's got to be it. It looks like you can barely see a light there. Go 100, or I'll go 101. 101, switch that over to heading, and we'll hit that over to the nav. We're right on it. Switch this over to nav. Go ahead and hit the approach hold as well. Get rid of that. See if that doesn't bring us on in. And she brought us up there for a second. There she goes. The only thing is I worry about her speed because last time I had a hard time getting her slowed down enough to where we could get the flaps out. Now we're following everything nice. Everything looks good. Saw a bunch of islands, man. That'd be awesome. I really do want to visit areas like that someday. Take a cruise or something. It does just look awesome. I can better see some of the instruments and everything. Almost kind of looks like it says we're high, but the instruments say we're right on it. Not as easy to see the red from far away either. See how many miles out we are. 5. Get ready, passengers. You know, it's a nice plane, but I kind of hope someone does a little better job. I mean, I really, really like it, but I wish somebody like Majestic would do something with this. Or even A2A, but Majestic did such a good job with the Dash 8. I think they could do a killer job with this. I'm gonna pull back on the power a little bit. Need to get our flaps out. Come on, we're almost there. Now we can see the red there on the PAPI lights as well. Looks like we're right at about the edge there of the white arc. Some flaps going to 10. The speed comes down with the drag. So we're going to increase our power. There she comes up. Takes a little while for these engines to spool up. Flaps are going to 20. I don't know why. Sometimes it sounds like the power comes down on its own for a minute. A little bit more power here. We're right at 80 knots, right on the blue line. Alright, autopilot coming off. The plane is mine. Going to flaps 30. We are full of passengers and cargo, not so much with the fuel. Passenger and cargo, we got a fair amount. I'd like to land it with 30 anyways. We did it last time and everything worked out pretty good there. I'm going to pull back on the power a little bit to help us descend as we've gotten a little high. Trim down for speed. I just really worried about the speed of this plane. Trying to get those engines coming back up and everything. Trying to calm down just a little bit. Alright, PAPI lights say we're on it. Paying attention to that, not the instruments, of course. Getting a little low. On the power just a little bit more. Oh, keep our nose up. There we go. There's someone on the... Is there someone on the runway? There we go. Pretty good, a little off the left, but pretty good landing. I think it was just the airport, the runway markings. It kind of looked like there was someone there for a second. I didn't see anyone earlier. Alright, retracting the flaps. Continental's here. American Airlines is here. Looks like they got a couple American Airlines jets here. Another Dash 8 over there. Those are some big planes over there, those commercial ones. Strobes are off. Landing lights are off. And stop the recording. That building looks like it's out in the water. It is. Not every airport can be correct. But see, that's a really nice approach. I mean, that runway is right by the water. I don't know why I like those approaches so much, but I really do. Yeah, I'm at 50% on the throttle, and then she brings her power down a little bit, it sounds like. Then back up. So I'm just leaving it there, and then you'll see she picks up a lot of speed. Hit the brakes, man. Come blazing through the parking area. What the hell's that twin otter doing? He's flying through here. Slow down a little bit, girl. You're going a little fast. Still. Oh, man, there's a jet over here. There's got to be another area. Come on. They can't have, like, 2 parking areas right here. Are you kidding me? Well, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be waves and it's just kind of odd because the stuff is here. I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to park right over here. I don't know where else we would park. That building's in the water. I guess you have a parking area over there. Or is that just a taxi area? It might just be a taxiway, I don't know. Parking right over by that tower. Headed right for it. I didn't know that St. John was so popular, or St. Thomas was so popular. There we go. Parking brake coming on. And our taxi light can come off. Pitot heat, you can come off as well. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing on external power. Turn off our generators. Oh, there we go. See, I don't know what I should do about the bus side, though. Come on now. There we go. Alright, engines are off. Take your seatbelts off. And the door is opening so they can exit. Anti-collision position lights coming off. No smoking. Fasten seatbelts. That's all off. Strobes are already off. The bleed airs can come off. I don't know. I don't mess with any of that. Emergency lights are still armed. Close the bus ties. And DC master switch can go off. I think we're all set. That sounds like a commercial airplane everyone getting off. Almost like there's lights on. Are the... Hello. So... Alright, so they were off. It just kind of looks like there's light there. That was coming from us. 24 seconds. Man, y'all make a lot of noise for just a little twin otter. Alright. Looks like everybody's off. Close my door. And let's see. FsPassengers will go ahead and end the flight. Alright. It was only 39 nautical miles. Time airborne 26:53. Flight time 33:42. Time on the ground 10 minutes 14 seconds. Airspeed was 87.93 knots. Landing speed 65.96 knots. It says landing touchdown came out 226 feet a minute. I don't believe that because that landing felt extremely nice. It actually says the landing pitch was 6.28 as well. I didn't think we were pitched up that much. Landing weight 12,255 pounds. Total fuel use 249. Ticket income $373. Cargo $178. Use $138 worth of fuel. $10 for the airport taxes. $23 for the insurance. Total real income $380. Times that by the 50 is 19,000 even. The fleet bonus, we got 24,778 from them, bringing the total sim to 43,778. Not much, but it's a short flight. What do you expect? Alright, so everyone thought we should be 100%, so our company rep, or they thought we should be 100%, so the company rep, we increased 0.1% to 98.99. We're almost up to 99%. San Diego, we're still trying to, I don't know if that's still affects us, but damn, that screwed us. San Diego was crazy. That was because of that to what, A to A, what is that damn thing called? I can't remember what, but that screwed us. Alright, I'm back. Man, my throat, something just started like tingling in the back of my throat. Couldn't talk for several minutes, man. That was crazy. Alright, but anyway, overall flight result was perfect. 230 pilot bonus points. Still struggling. Made a very nice landing, plus 50. Perfect flight, no problems, satisfied passengers, 150. And correct airport, 30. Alright, everybody. Wow, I'm having all kinds of problems all the time with my throat tingling and crap. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut her off here. Trying to see all the planes over there. I can't, it's weird with the waves and crap. But I'm going to go ahead and cut her off here. Throat is being crazy. And, well, I'll see you guys on the next flight.